and stuff. We might start at 7, work through till 5:36, and then just from Monday to Friday. I was born and raised and always lived on property, so it's sort of just a thing that I've known all my life. We cut the hay, so we make the hay, and then we'll bale it, and either put it into silage or just make stacks and put it in the hay shed. Feed the cattle. We feed the cattle usually every second day, or twice a week. Same with the sheep, we'll feed them every second day, depending on the condition and the feed wise.
My name is Vincent Walsh. I'm the manager of Narrangullan property, situated on the southern tablelands, New South Wales, Australia. We're a beef grazing property. The property in Narrangullan's been owned by the Reed family since 1935. This farm is 6,500 hectares, and we also lease an additional 800 hectares. We have a breeding herd of 650 cows with approximately 550 following, so calves. We'll put bulls with the cows at the start of November for about 8 weeks. Those cows will then calve in August the following year for 8 weeks. So we have a combination of what we call introduced or exotic species of grasses and broadleafs, like clovers, and they are the highest producing and best quality, and we plant those in the areas where we can plant with a tractor. The majority of the water that our cattle drink here is captured with dams, which are ponds, which we build, construct, and that's from rainfall and natural rainfall runoff. We've also got a series of bores, so subterranean water. We bring to the surface with a pump, put to a tank, and then reticulate back to troughs. Our cattle will either hit 2 markets, and one being the feedlot market, which is feedlot in Australia, and then most of it goes to high-end Asian markets, Japan, Korea, China, and also we will have other cattle that goes to direct kill or to direct export, which will go to the high-end Asian markets. So it's predominantly Asian markets we're aiming at.
I'm James Lilburn. I'm the principal of Australian Top Stock. I've been involved in the stud stock industry for around 35 years in Australia, with breeding stock and marketing livestock internally and export. All the stock that leave Australia that are live either go by plane or boat out of Victoria or the top end of Australia. Pretty much all the cattle that are sent live to China will come out of the south. Investing in Australian beef at the moment is a very good thing for overseas companies. With where our dollar is, it makes them very, very viable. The environment in Australia, it differs from one end to the other in such a great degree. 90% of the cattle in Australia are free range, in open fields, paddocks, and the welfare of those animals depend on the season. And being able to transport cattle off early when it gets dry to make room so that the ones you've kept, have plenty of feed. But Australia is a big place, and one half can be in drought and the other half can be green.